Hi guys, happy Saturday. Welcome to my channel. Saturday is usually the day that I meal prep for the week, and I thought that today I would share something that I'm going to make. I've never made it before, but I figured we could try it out together. You know, from time to time I like to highlight a cookbook that I have used extensively to share with you guys, and today I want to share this one with you. This one is called the Vegan Instant Pot Cookbook, and the author of this is Nisha Vora. Now, Nisha has a YouTube channel, Rainbow Plant Life, and she doesn't need my endorsement. She's a big YouTuber, but her food is amazing. And not only is her food amazing, but she just seems like an extremely cool person. I believe she was a Harvard-trained lawyer, and she decided that that didn't make her happy, but food makes her very happy, and it's obvious. You can see it all over. So give her a try. She makes wonderful food. I have been cooking every week out of her cookbook, and I have not found anything yet that I didn't like. Now, this will be a new recipe that I want to try, but I would like to dispel something that a lot of people think about vegan food. They think it has to be complicated and it has to be expensive. That really isn't true. So the recipe we're going to make, and that I'm going to share with you because she has the link to it online, is Israeli couscous and lentils. And it's a very simple recipe. You have to cut up a few things, but after you've done that, it only cooks for a few minutes. Now, if you're not familiar with an Instant Pot, it's probably one of the greatest inventions I have seen. It's a pressure cooker, but it's a safe pressure cooker, and they make food cook so much faster. So let's get right to our recipe. This recipe, like I said, is very simple. You'll be surprised. I had to cut up some carrots, some peppers, some onions. See how pretty that looks? Now, you also soak your lentils. This was 1 cup of dry. Look how much that makes. So all we're going to do is we're just going to put these. I soaked these overnight. We're just going to put them right in here like this. Next thing, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my glasses on, because pretending that I can read it's not going to work. And we'll end up with God only knows what. So next what we do is we're going to put in all of these beautiful vegetables. And you need all these colors in your diet because everything does something different for you. The next thing we are going to do is we're going to put some vegetable broth. Shake that up. We're going to put some garlic in here. Okay. Now we're using Israeli couscous. This is beautiful couscous. Can you see that? It's so pretty, and that's what we're doing. Well, it just went all over the kitchen too, but you guys are so used to me that you know that's how it works. We need to put our salt. We need to put 2 bay leaves in here. You want to be sure and take these out before you eat. Thyme sprigs. I didn't have thyme sprigs, but in my tower gardens that I got, that I do grow vegetables in, which, whoo-hoo, last payment is next month, I did have some oregano that I put up from the summer. Oregano is not thyme, but just because you don't have something, don't be afraid to Google and see what would be similar. So I'm just going to put the oregano in there because that's what I have. All we have to do is stir all this goodness up. What us to do is we're going to select pressure cook, and I don't know if you're like me, but the first time I got this, my kids got it for me. I was scared to death to use a pressure cooker, and they were actually scared for me too. But it is absolutely fantastic. We're going to turn it on. It is only going to cook for 3 minutes, guys. Then we're going to let it, the pressure go down, and we'll open it up. It's going to have to be cooled down to room temperature. And then I will show you how we dress it, put together, and then we'll try it together for the first time. All right, guys. So our Israeli couscous and lentils, it cooked for 3 minutes in the pressure cooker in our Instant Pot. And it said to let it cool off some, so we've done that. I'm going to try to show it to you. This is what it looks like. It's absolutely beautiful. I love my red bowl. It's a bamboo bowl, but what I'm trying to do is find a big glass bowl, but I haven't found one yet. So if you guys know of anywhere where I can get a sizable, probably about this size glass bowl so that I can make things and you can see it, please in the comments let me know where I can find something like that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to dress our couscous. We're going to put in a pint of little cherry tomatoes. And I've cut those, quartered those. We are going to put in 1.5 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. The recipe calls for 2.5 tablespoons of olive oil, but you guys know that I typically don't use any oil, but in this case, I'm going to use 1 tablespoon. Okay? It also calls for 15 green olives cut in half. It calls for some fresh dill. If you don't have fresh dill, I have fresh dill because some of her other recipes that I made this past week had dill in them. But if you don't have fresh dill, put some dry dill in there. You use what you have. It also calls for fresh parsley. This I grew outside on my tower garden. We're going to put a little bit of pepper in there. I love black pepper, so I'm not really going to measure it, but you can measure out and put it in like you like it. It says some sea salt. Okay? Again, you salt and pepper how you like. So now we're just going to mix it all together. And I know, guys, you may be thinking, oh my God, I've worked all week. The last thing I ever want to do is come home on the weekend on Saturday and meal prep. You know, you can look at it a lot of ways, guys. You can either invest in your health now, or you can, let's say, continue to not plan things, end up eating things that you really wish you hadn't. One way or the other, you're going to have to invest some time in yourself. This way, when you plan what you're going to have, it's easier to keep up with calories. It's easier to keep up with what you're going to have. Takeout food is great. Going to restaurants is great. But cooking at home is going to save you a lot of money. So you get in there on one day and you get it all done. And then through the week, you're not having to cook every single night after work. Your work's already done. Here we go. It's mixed up. Now we're going to try it because I have never made this and I don't know how it's going to taste. This is what it looks like. It's very pretty. And let's just see. Get some olive. Oh, wow. That is really nice, guys. If you can see the couscous, but look how big. It's like pearls of couscous, and you can feel them. The texture is really nice. The dill, the parsley, the lentils, everything is so good. This is a dish that's full of protein. Try it. See if you like it. Let me know. Like I said, I'm only going to share a recipe from her cookbook because she has the recipe online. Again, this is Nisha's book. It is the Vegan Instant Pot Cookbook. And like I said, Nisha does not need me to promote her. But the way I feel like we're in our little community, if I know about something that's really good where you can have food that is fast, but it's healthy for you and your family, I'm going to tell you about it. Her range of spices in here are just, they're amazing. I believe there's enough room in the world for all of us. Please get her book. I promise you, you're going to enjoy it. Also, guys, when we started this, we were talking about the myths that we wanted to dispel about food having to be complicated that's vegan and having to be expensive. Everything I got today, like this beautiful Israeli couscous, everything I used, I got from Walmart. I actually use Walmart delivery service. So what I do is when I'm going to meal prep, you got several ways you can do this. I found these handy dandy little containers at Costco. These are great. They're glass, so they're reusable, which I like a lot. If you don't have that, I use these Chinese takeaway. Get the ones off. I got these off Amazon. There are some that are food grade that are BPA free, which means you're not getting anything harmful in this plastic that you're using. These work great too. If you've got mason jars sitting at home, pack your food up in that. Pack it up however you want to. This giant bowl of food is either going to make 4 servings like for a meal, or it will make 8 sides. This is a lot of food, guys, for not a lot of money. So I hope you take from this that not only is vegan food delicious, but it can be fast, it's healthy, and it can be inexpensive. Thank you so much for your support, for watching the video, for clicking like. Our little channel's growing. I want to have a cookbook giveaway. I'm going to wait till we probably have 100 subscribers. So please share the videos with anybody that you think may enjoy watching them. And again, I'm here if you have any questions about being vegan. Just shoot me a question and I'll be happy to answer it for you. Have a wonderful weekend. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.